A world without writing, wheels, or even calendars, that was life before 3000 BC. But during this era, everything changed. Humans began developing ways to record thoughts, preserve knowledge, and communicate across time. From the Sumerians using pictographs on clay tablets to the Egyptians creating hieroglyphs, early civilizations sparked a revolution in writing. These milestones weren't just inventions. They laid the foundation for education, governance, and global communication as we know it today. Now, let's take a closer look at how these inventions developed over time between 3000 BC to the 17th century.
Around in the 3000 BC, the Sumerians in Mesopotamia created the world's first writing system called cuneiform. It began with simple pictographs or drawings that represented objects or words. Over time, this evolved into wedge or shaped marks written on clay tablets using a stylus. Cuneiform helped record important information like trades, laws, and livestock, making it a key part of early civilization and communication.
Now let's talk about 2900 BC, which is the beginnings of Egyptian hieroglyphic writing. These writing systems used by ancient Egyptians to represent their language. They also referred it as holy writing. Hieroglyphics could represent objects, ideas, sounds, or combinations thereof, making the script both rich and intricate. Hieroglyphics were primarily used in monumental inscriptions, carved or painted on temple walls, tombs, and statues for religious and ceremonial purposes.
1300 BC, the tortoise shell and oracle bone writing. Oracle bones were ox shoulder blades or turtle shells used for divination during the Shang dynasty in ancient China. They helped predict the future and provided insights into topics like royal matters, weather, harvest, and military events. Oracle bone writing are writings or carvings on the upper hard shell of a tortoise or animal scapula. It is also the earliest mature writing system in China.
In 500 BC, the papyrus roll was widely used in ancient Egypt as one of the earliest forms of recording information. Made from the papyrus plant, it served as lightweight, portable medium for writing. Unlike stone or clay tablets, papyrus allowed for longer texts, making it ideal for documenting literature, administration records, and religious texts. This innovation marked a significant step in the evolution of written communication and knowledge preservation.
The year 220 BC during the Qin dynasty marked a significant advancement in Chinese information transmission with the development of the small seal script. This script, more uniform and structured than its predecessors, improved literacy and allowed for consistent replication of the government documents, legal decrees, and cultural texts. Its standardization greatly enhanced administrative efficiency and cultural cohesion across the empire. While writing materials like bamboo, silk, and later paper contributed to information sharing, the script's uniformity was pivotal.
Moving on to 100 AD. So, around 100 AD, the parchment codex, or as we all known as books, began to replace scrolls as a better way to store written information. Compared to this version, ancient books are mostly made from animal skin, parchment was durable, and the codex with its bound pages was easier to read, carry, and copy. So this format helped spread knowledge more efficiently and marked as an important step in the history of books and communication.
So I'm gonna be talking about 105 AD and the invention of paper and woodblock printing. So the invention of paper happened on the Han Dynasty. It was invented by Kai Lun using bark, hemp, and rags. It replaced bamboo and silk as a writing material. It was lightweight, affordable, and ideal for writing. This revolutionized communication, record keeping, and education. Next would be woodblock printing. It was invented during the Tang Dynasty. It involved carving text or images onto wooden blocks, then printing on paper. It enabled mass production of books, especially religious texts like the Diamond Sutra. It was a major step toward the spread of knowledge and early publishing. The overall impact of these two inventions transformed how ideas spread, laying the groundwork for global literacy and future printing technologies.
So in the year 1455, it was the time where Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press with movable metal type. The machine worked by pressing ink onto paper or cloth, which makes it possible to print text quickly and more accurately. Before this, people used to copy books by hand, which took a lot of time. Gutenberg's invention helped spread knowledge more quickly and made books more available to everyone. This was a big step in history that helped start the modern age of communication.
So to wrap everything up, we have the timeline for the history and emergence of information age between 3000 BC to the 17th century. So first we have the Sumerian writing system. Next would be the Egyptian hieroglyphic writing. The third one will be the tortoise shell and oracle bone. The fourth one would be the papyrus roll. The fifth one would be the Chinese small seal writing. The sixth one is the book or the parchment codex. The seventh one is the woodblock printing and paper. And lastly would be the Johannes Gutenberg invented the printing press. This is Group 1 and thank you for listening.